Hello!
Hey, thanks for coming over. How you doing?
No problem. I need a thing from you, and I felt like at the same time maybe checking out your way more organized villager powered base than my one currently is would be a nice, use of my time also.
Okay. I mean, I can show you what I've got. It's not... You're not going to be amazed by it. You might be quite disappointed, if I'm honest.
I mean, I'm already amazed just by, a pixel art of you in a tinfoil hat.
Yeah, blame Liara.
Oh,
It's...
okay, wait, is that her doing, or is this her fault?
This is her fault. She built it in stream for the stream weekend. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to move stuff around so that it can stay part of the base. And, I might move a few tunnels because I've got a thing going on below the base here. So I might move my entrance into, like, my mouth. And what I'd really like is if I could just press a button and my mouth opened wide. And then I'm in.
I mean, that's just a piston door,
Yeah. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. It's just when. I get very bored with piston doors. I've never built my own piston door, not once.
Again, that's just a flash modified Jeb door, like 2x2.
Jeb doors I can do because it's easy. It's really easy.
It's incredibly easy. And like, especially here on Bedrock, where it's actually kind of self-explanatory, like you can actually tell where all the redstone goes. Anyway, yeah, that's a rant about Jeb doors that like I need to keep in. We're here for this! Holy crap, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. Is it the orange that's getting you, or is it?
It is honestly the floating structures. What is the circle one?
That's my squid farm.
Oh!
So it's...
Why?
I had this idea, and I'm not sure it's the best idea in the world, but I did it anyway. So I thought I'd build it a build limit, because why not? And then I thought I'll do it circular, because the spawn sphere is circular. And then I offset it 39 below me and made it like exactly the right shape and size to fit the spawning sphere. And that's the result. And I AFK'd it there for about 15 minutes and I got half a stack of ink, which I'm not happy with. The rates are not good enough.
I mean, for 15 minutes, half a stack, that's like plenty for the one material that nobody ever has any of.
Yeah, but if I want to actually open a shop, I'm going to need a lot of it. So, yeah.
I mean, that's my thinking. It's like you live overnight, with night being 10 hours. 10 hours multiplied by 4, that's 40. 40 times half a stack, that's like at least 20 stacks. And people will pay a pretty penny for this.
It's true. Black's cooked not bad, but I'm thinking of upgrading to a wither-powered rose farm. Like a wither rose farm could be a thing. We'll see. All the different types of black.
That's a little bit of a jump in the shark, isn't it? my squid farm was not producing, so I decided to make a wither one. No big deal.
Well, it's all about
you
the
scare me
drops.
sometimes. You scare me sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah. Best thing about my villager setup, I think, is my head elevator.
Yep, that's a literal facelift. That's a literal facelift. So that up there is an iron farm, is it?
Yep. Little bit of fun iron farm, and then above that is the actual village breeder itself. So up at build limit, villager breeder, just hanging out up there. And basically all that I do is I feed the breeder some carrots or things that villagers eat. And then up it goes, and then I get babies out.
That's how...
I know it's boring, I'm sorry.
Got any fun trades that I should be on the lookout for? Oh my lord, what is happening down here?
I don't know. Oh, there's lots of cats in there. Oh no.
Forget the cats, what is this?
Don't look. It's an abomination.
I will prefer not looking. That is horrifying.
I was trying to get a villager that could trade lots of different things in one go. It's like the island of Dr. Monroe out here.
Yeah, I figure. Especially with the cats.
Oh. The
How many
chaos.
people is this guy?
It's just two. Just two.
Oh, they're just phasing into one another like that. Incredible.
Kind of ridiculous. I actually don't have many good trades here. I got mending and efficiency 5, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't need anything else. Got fortune 3. Got unbreaking for the armory stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Man, you gotta see the list that Silent left me to create the librarians for. It's basically every single villager for every single enchant maxed out. I'm just looking at it like, do you know how much time that will take? And he's like, yeah. Good luck.
Like, you best get started now, Zloy.
Yep, pretty much it. That he got an ace up his sleeve. Like the trading setup that we're doing instead is actually very incredible. And it's done now. So I like basically they're waiting for me to create the villagers, and I'm hanging out with you instead.
Well, you know, you got to get your priorities right.
Yeah, more or less. I forgot entirely where the Nether portal is, and oh my god, you have a base overlooking Jesse's base.
I know. Every time I look over there, it gets bigger and bigger.
You got the neighbor jackpot.
Yeah, I did.
This is incredible.
I think she got the short straw, but
nah, don't. Your base is not even visible from her spot, so don't worry.
probably handy.
Seriously though, this is looking pretty sweet.
Oh, it is.
So just taking note for myself, just using stone and dirt primarily. So those are the materials you can potentially sell her.
I see. Yeah, stocking up the shop.
So, grew up. Take a look around you. Just feel it. Be full of your feeliness. What do you see?
I see beacons, which has me worried.
What do you care? For one, you have your hat on, and for two, the beacon cleansing technology is already available. It's not available to you, but you can just buy cleansed ones from me already.
You have a cleanser?
Yep, I have an entire mechanism for that figured out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm selling cleansed ones for like 2 diamonds per beacon. It's incredibly cheap, all things considered. Very expensive process. Anyway, what I was getting at is our Nether hub, you know, for the season. Do you see what it's made of mostly?
I do, yeah. It's mainly the stems. Stems, glass.
Yeah, and also Liara tears, but you know, whatever. So, what I was getting at is you are what I would consider a redstone type of person, more so than I am. And I have a redstone type of thing that could potentially help literally everyone on the server by providing those specific materials, the stems.
Okay, yeah. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, all I need is a little bit of your personal expertise and, you know, a recipe for a double piston extender, but let's talk about that a little bit later. If you would just buzz off with me in this general direction, you would recognize that this is the wrong direction and buzz off the opposite way. Yep, that's a topographical cretinism for you. But here's the thing. That's it. That's the thing. We gotta get to the place before I can explain it further. I'm sorry. I keep starting sentences and like paragraphs, but then like not actually following through with them. Anyway, as I was saying.
Yes.
That's it. That's all I was saying. I don't have anything else. Okay. So this is my Liara's and Silence place, and down here, if you would tune down the volume of your, you know, game to 0 for a moment. Yeah, look at that.
You got a car wash?
Yeah, I got a triple car wash.
At the car wash.
And
this is awesome.
And at least 2 of the car washes are currently actually functioning, and look what they're doing, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so at least 1/4 of the crimson stems that you saw in the Nether hub have been gotten approximately this way.
Okay, nice. Yep.
I
That's
need
cool.
help making this, but automated.
Right. For the stems.
The stems specifically. I'm thinking just basically look at this. Look here. Come here.
Yep, I'm coming. Yep.
If I will figure this out, and if I will remember where the lever is. This is a very unique contraption in that it only works with oak wood, because oak wood is somehow unique. But if I just do this for forever, you can see it gets turned into a proper tree and it disappears into the night. And then it gets blown up by gusts and everything works perfectly fine. So my question is though, can we somehow do this, but for both of the nether woods?
I don't see why not.
Well, follow me into the super flat test world, and I'll show you exactly why not.
Okay, let's do it.
So, if we were to get some Nilum, whatever, we put it down here, we place it down. Those are the wrong kind of pistons. Whatever. Let's give them this for the sake of argument. You already know where this is going, right?
I do. It's gonna be very sad, but yeah, let's do it.
We get a dispenser. We point the dispenser in here. Dispenser bone meals it.
Oh, they survived this one.
This one survived, yeah. Dispenser bone meals. No. Dispenser bone meals this one. Fine, it moves it once.
Yep.
So looking at it, we got this fungi down here.
Ooh.
And you can kind of tell already what's happening.
Do you think something's been patched?
I mean, yeah. We kind of have half of our pistons gone. And it's kind of okay if it was only a half, but the crimson trees... Oh yeah, there were 4 just here.
Yeah.
Now there's only 3. Ah! And that's not even the worst situation, because the worst situation is that these ones can grow up to 3 by 3 tall, 3 by 3 wide, right? And when they do, they just annihilate the entire system. Including the pistons, including the observers, including everything that's in the observer. Basically, these trees are a nightmare to deal with, is what I'm getting at.
Okay. So what you really want to do is you want to use the oak logs to push bits of the tree into the system, into the blast chamber. Is that what we're saying?
I really don't care about oak logs in this situation. I just wanted to push these into the system. That's it. The holy poop! You actually have a point!
Yes! I
thought that we will do this via the piston extenders.
No,
but I just now realized that if you already have a piston tape wall moving along on a permanent schedule,
then we're done.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We can just...
The difficulty is making it grow.
Yes! Exactly. I mean, we need to kind of visualize what we're doing right now. So, do you know how to make a wall of basalt generators?
Oh my lord, a wall of basalt generators. Ugh.
Because really, we won't be getting oak logs on a consistent schedule, but a basalt generator will produce blocks that we're not really interested in, and push them along in exactly the conveyor type that we wanted, right?
Yeah, true. So...
You say so, but if this gets pushed away, right? But these blocks are still here. How do I bone meal it?
Right. So you're stood here. Okay, let's get some bone meal.
Then a big tree grows up. and does this essentially. Go away, Gruva. Bye.
Yeah. Denied.
We can make a piston pusher that also pushes this part.
Well, we do a piston puller. But then you've still got to put it into the feed tape.
Right?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, there's one thing that we haven't considered or tried. What if double piston extenders?
I actually know what, I've got an idea here. We're doing this because Liara needs all of the stems, right? What if she did it out of oak? Is that an option? Have we talked to her about this?
Have you? She has half of the Nether hub already built.
People won't mind. They won't notice.
Even if she would agree to do it out of oak, that would mean she would remove all of the Nether hub that she already built and rebuild it again with oak.
I mean, the size of the job, she won't notice. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What if we get oak and just paint it a little? We convince Foxy to change the resource pack, okay?
I mean, whose silly idea was it to use stems as part of this design? That's all I can say.
Gruva, hair, but also the entire server voted that design in.
Yeah, because we thought she was going to sort it.
I'm afraid this is a collective issue.
I'm only joking. We can do this. We can do this.
Which part of this can we do? We very evidently cannot.
Oh, just a minute. There's got to be a way. There has to be a way.
Again, we haven't considered double piston extenders. And that's what I'm thinking right now is if you look at my original tree farm, right? If we just push the spruce not 1 block, but 2 blocks away, then the issue of the spruce not growing next to itself is instantly solved, right?
Yeah.
Can we at least sort out a double piston extender so I can have a regular tree farm to begin with?
Okay. We can do that. We can do that.
And then we'll move on to the one tree farm to rule them all. Because there's another bug that might actually counteract the bug we're dealing with. But I don't want to even talk about it for a moment.
Right, okay. Double piston extender is the first point of call.
Yes.
Now the problem is you kind of want it vertically tileable, don't you?
Or.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Where am I allowed to build?
I mean, basically anywhere within the gas range. See? The entire idea is that essentially you making a piston tape will create a situation where this piston tapes it over here somewhere on this level, right? This here is approximately the level. Ow! Okay, that was not cool. I'll have to heal up that particular gust. But you see my point. That there is approximately the level on which the fireballs reach you. And anywhere higher than these blocks, anything higher than these blocks will be harvested. So if I just excuse me for a moment. If I just, for example, this, see, it's being blown up. So basically what I was planning to do is I was planning to create several piston tapes. One for basalt at the very bottom, one for concrete at the very front, and one for trees at the very here. Okay. And one single collection area under, which, collection areas are the simplest part of this really, so I don't really care.
Right, we can do this. I've got an idea in my head, but I need to go away and thrash it out, and it'll be able to do Nelium, and it'll be able to do all the trees.
Can you not promise all of that before you figure out the idea, please? Because I won't hold you accountable, but my audience will. I'll make sure they will. I'll direct them towards your channel to just absolutely annihilate your comment section if you don't deliver. I'm vindictive as I'll get out, didn't you know?
Look, I think I can do it. I've got this idea in my head. I need to go away and thrash it out in Redstone World for like a day. And I think I can do this. So anyway, after meeting up with Zloy, I went away into my creative world and I put my head down and I've been playing around with a few things which you can see some versions of around and about the place, and this is just kind of like testing ideas out. And then I came up with something a little bit more complete, which is starting to look like a tree farm. And then up here, I've got something which is fully functional, fully working, fully doing everything that I want it to do. So what I've got over here, just so that you can see, that's not much use, is it? Let's break that one away, guys. So basically what's happening is we've got a little system over here, which is going to delete the blocks above it. So if I place in, let's see, I place a piece of wood there, it's going to delete it and break it for me. Okay, so that's going to check my drops. And basically what's happening from the top here is the logs are getting pushed out of the central chamber here in this direction. Okay, now this is for me the first fully functioning version which I've come up with. And I want to improve it a lot. But let's have a look at what it does. So we've got a little lever here which handles the oak logs, because oaks are a pain, and if you don't deal with them properly they grow massive oaks and they're horrible problematic things. I'm going to break that because that shouldn't be there. Anyway, let's just actually show you. So I stand on here, I place in my sapling, off it goes, and then you can see in the top corner of the screen, if I put in another one, you should see the logs getting deleted. Oh no, because we're not doing a replace, we're doing a destroy. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that this is actually doing exactly what we need it to do. So if I just stand here and hold down right click, you'll see that it's going to be producing logs on a regular basis. I think the thing with this is it could be a fraction faster. And when I say a fraction, I mean like twice as fast. This is kind of like just the first version to test it and make sure that everything works the way that it should. And I've come up with a layout that I'm happy with, and it'll take different types of plants as well. So I can put in my birch in there, and we should start getting some birch drops. Off they go. I get some spruce in there. Off it goes. So yeah, this is kind of all working quite nicely. Now what I've got going on here is a sapling return. So all of these hoppers are collecting up from the leaf crushing. They're collecting up all the things that come back and they're pushing them out into this glass block, which isn't quite working. I need to work out a better way of doing this. But everything that I'm trying just isn't quite working. All that I want it to do is I want the saplings to pop out and stop right there. But sometimes they pop through, sometimes they go all over the place. So yeah, the saplings get collected up and returned here, pop out, I collect them, I keep on planting. We've got bone meal here, so that's going into those. Those are just firing all the time based on this. Basically, this works. It works and it's pretty simple. Let's switch over to oak. So I'll press that and then we're going to put an oak in there. And away we go. So what you can see is this should fit Zloy's purposes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working on my own thing over the next few days just to try and improve this. Because although it works, it could be a lot better. That's the thing. So yeah. So anyway guys, that is all that I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing me meeting up with Zloy and, you know, basically Zloy monologuing about all of his problems. That's okay. That's typical Zloy though. That's cool. But I think that I can help Zloy out with this. The thing that I really want to do is make this faster, and I want it to take acacia as well, because acacia is a particular plant that I want. And he's got the blast chamber, I've got the plantage, I've got the machine. I think we can do this. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing between episodes now. I'm going to be working on a better version of this. So there we go. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please do leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!